Yeah.
And so now I can actually talk
5 o'clock somewhere.
about what the journey. He didn't see me and I didn't see him, right?
Yeah.
And so we.
No. You don't not see Will Smith. Like, what's she talking about? How do you not see Will Smith? Like, I'm not even, like, I'm gay, but just imagine you married to Will Smith. You wake up every day to the fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. How you don't see him?
We kind of had to.
What up, YouTube? It's your girl, TT Chanel. You clicked the title. You read the page. We are reacting to Jada Pinkett. I always struggle with saying Jada last name. Jada Pinkett. This is why she should just be Jada Smith, but she kept her other last name. But it's like Jada Pinkett, Jada Pinkett. Drop a comment and tell me if you struggle with that too. Listen, I miss the old Jada. And I'm saying, I know what you're thinking, like, what Jada is that? Isn't this the same Jada? No, this is not the same Jada. The Jada I remember didn't really talk much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I miss that Jada. The Jada I know, we looked up to was like, wow, I wanna be like that. This new Jada is like, wow, I want to stay away from that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about this new Jada. So I don't like this new Jada. I like old Jada. So apparently she dropped this book, and this book is going crazy because she like spilling all the beans, which is wild because August already did that. So it's like a little bit too late. So it's like we kind of got over the whole Jada Will August thing, and then here she come throwing it back in our face. But it's like a breath of fresh air because I'm kind of sick of this whole Blueface and Krishan thing. So this is kind of like, yes, new drama. So hit that subscribe. Let's get into it.
It is 8:14 with Jada Pinkett Smith. Our wide-ranging, revealing conversation made a lot of headlines. We talked about her journey from the streets of Baltimore to the heights of Hollywood, that incident at the...
Oh, shit. Jada from Baltimore? She don't act like no Baltimore bitch I ever seen. See what I'm saying? Who part of Baltimore is she from?
Oscar. Her battle with severe depression, her relationship with Will Smith, and after all of it, Jada said...
Her relationship with Will Smith? That girl is married to him. See, they pissing me off. It's just the intro.
She's finally feeling worthy. That's the title of her new book. It's out tomorrow. It's an incredible read. It's packed with so much.
I buy that shit.
So glad to see you
I'm
again.
glad to see you.
So after we had our long sit down, this is stuff you've been carrying with you for many, many, many years, and it's out there.
Yeah.
So as we sit here today in a reflection of, was it the right thing to reveal, to talk about everything? Do you feel like you made the right choice?
Absolutely. I think at some point, I had to talk about my journey. You know?
And you know what's so funny? I don't blame her because, like, at some point she right. It's her truth. We can't get mad at Jada for telling her truth. No. Niggas ain't mad at you for that. You know what I'm saying? You telling your truth. I respect it. We're just mad at how you making Will look. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to talk about how you used to do whatever with whoever, we're fine. But it's like, sis, you're married to Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a regular ass nigga. Like, you can't just be spilling the beans about Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see Samuel Jackson talk about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see Samuel Jackson wife talking shit. Like, you don't see Steve Harvey. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're dating Will Smith. Like, I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows.
And I think, just like we were talking about, I think there's so many of us who, hold so much, specifically women, and feeling like we're going to be criticized.
Yeah.
We're going to be
Can't say anything.
judged. You can't say anything.
Yeah.
And the beautiful part about it is like this whole journey, as difficult as it's been, has just brought Will and I closer in such an authentic way. And
I ain't gonna lie, Jada got a point though. Women really can't. We really can't start saying certain shit. Like we can't really live in our truth without the crazy judgments. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with Jada right there. That's why I'm gonna buy the book, because I want to know more. But as far as that, I agree with what she's saying. Everything else, I don't know. Let's see.
Instead of trying to be a thing, it's like just tearing all that down and finding what's true between us.
Wow.
And it's been beautiful. It's been difficult.
It's been difficult.
But beautiful.
Because one thing people were really still concerned about, or confused about, really, was, okay, hang on. They've been divorced in theory, but not on paper.
Yes.
They were not together, but kind of pretended they were together. So I had trouble articulating exactly why that was. So now that you've had more time, why was that?
we really needed time to get solidified because at the end of the day, Will and I love each other. You know, we had to really figure out what we wanted before we went into the world to say what was going on. Because
what's Jada's sign? Like, what's this? Okay, what is Jada Pinkett zodiac sign? Here you go. Virgo. I fucking knew it. It's them fucking Virgos. I should have fucking knew it. I should have knew she was a fucking Virgo, yo. A Virgo broke my heart. Well, a lot of girls broke my heart because I cheated and violated, but some fucking Virgos, though. Yeah, stay away. Thank God she's not a Sag.
We were in such, you know, we were just kind of in this very fragile place. And so now we're just super solid.
Yeah.
And so now I can actually talk
5 o'clock somewhere
about what the journey has been.
So Will talked to the New York Times or gave a statement, and this is what he says. We'll put it up on the screen. This is from the Times itself. The memoir Will Smith said in an
hair on my chest.
email kind of woke him up. She'd lived the life more on the edge than he had realized, and that she is more resilient, clever, and compassionate than he'd understood. And this is the quote. When you've been with someone for more than half your life, he wrote, a sort of an emotional blindness sets in, and all you can do, and you can all too easily lose your sensitivity to their hidden nuances and subtle beauties. It sounds like an emotional blindness. He didn't see you. Is that kind of what it was, that he...
I think, yeah, that's so universal in relationships. He didn't see me and I didn't see him, right?
Yeah.
And so we...
No. You don't not see Will Smith. Like, what's she talking about? How do you not see Will Smith? Like, I'm not even... Like, I'm gay, but just imagine you married to Will Smith. You wake up every day to the fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. How you don't see him?
We kind of had to go our separate ways to see each other, you know, because when you're in a relationship and you're kind of just pulling at that person to be something for you, you refuse to see them. And so we had to go our separate ways to really look at ourselves and see the blocks that we had in order to find a way back.
One part that was very sensitive...
So y'all had to fuck other people in order to find y'all way back? Even though she didn't say those exact words, but that's what the fuck happened. Huh? Drop a comment.
With you, and it was very touching to me that you'd gone through it, but you talked about the idea that you were maybe going to kill yourself.
Yeah.
That you felt like you were not... Your kids would have been better off. Will would have been better off. Everyone would have been better off without you.
Yeah.
What did your kids think when they saw that part of your story told in that way?
Well, I've talked to them about it. Like,
so they know.
Yeah, they knew. You know, they knew before the interview came out. But I was talking to my mother the other day, and everybody knew that I was very unhappy, but just couldn't figure out why. Because everybody thought how I thought. You've got everything. What is wrong with you? Because I didn't know what was wrong with me either. Because you have to remember, during that time, no one was really talking about mental health.
Yeah.
And so we just did. I didn't understand.
She got a point, yo. I be waking up like, what the fuck wrong with me? Why I'm not happy? I got everything. You ever felt like that? You like that? I feel like I got, for the most part, because you want to be thankful for everything you got. So you're like, okay, what I got is good. Why the fuck I'm not happy? So I kind of know what she's talking about. Hey, Jada, come through with the gems.
And nobody around me understood.
The other thing people asked me was, you talked about how you were at the brink, and then something, you took something, and it changed you, and it was ayahuasca.
Yeah.
For you. Ayahuasca really was...
That was the turning point.
So that in and of itself turned you from the brink of suicide.
And I never had a suicidal thought again. Now, in saying that, ayahuasca is not for everybody.
Yeah.
And I want to be very clear about that. You have to really have someone who's very trained to guide you through that.
What the hell is that?
It was a very extreme, situation for me. But I swear I'm so grateful that I went through it, because in 4 days, I have 4 excruciating nights. But on the other side, I never.
And you never had a suicidal thought since then?
Never.
the title of your book is Worthy. And so today, as we sit here on this couch,
I feel worthy.
Tell me.
Yeah, I just feel so good. I've been through so much, and when you can really look at your life, and we think that life is supposed to be perfect, and when life isn't perfect, we feel like, oh, then I'm not worthy, then something's wrong with me, and that's not what it's about. We get challenged with life in order to keep building our self-worth, to keep finding our greatness, and so that's what the book is about. It's about that journey.
If you find another great love, or if Will finds another great love.
There's no finding another great love, and I think that's the point. It's like, we are in a place now that we are in a deep healing space, and we are really concentrating on healing the relationship between us.
So it may not be the divorce on paper anymore?
There's no divorce on paper.
I mean, not on paper. There might not be a divorce in theory anymore?
Yeah, no, we really have been working hard.
Oh.
See?
Okay. Well,
That's what we wanted to know. Like, are y'all together? Y'all not together? Are y'all divorced? Like, what's happening?
We
really don't even care that much, but since y'all done dragged us in the shit, now we in the shit. So now you gotta tell us everything. You can't just tell us half of the story. Like, we know about you in August, but what else?
Wait.
I totally missed that on the whole. That's the whole thing.
So wait, just so I'm 100% clear. You were divorced, not on paper, but now we
What the hell does being divorced not on paper even mean? Like, first she said entanglement. We didn't know what that meant. Now, Jada, I miss Stoney. Like, is Stoney come back?
Be a point where we're back together.
We are working very hard at bringing our relationship together.
Back to a marriage again.
Back to a life partnership. Yes, because here's the thing about husband-wife marriage for me, for my healing process. I came into that with very specific ideas, right? Very specific ideas that were...
Like what, Jada? Like what?
Blocks to me just seeing Will as who he is. He can't be this perfect, idealized husband.
Yes, of course.
I have to be able to accept him for the human that he is. He accepts me for the human that I am, and we want to love each other there.
Okay, so you might like live in the same house and have the same...
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that's the only part. That's the only part in the special that I felt like got lost.
Well, guess what? It is found. We found it today. We found it today.
So in case you don't know, she did a previous interview, and it was kind of confusing. Like, the way she explained it was as if her and Will wasn't even like together. So I guess she got home and Will probably was like, "Stop playing with me. Go back and fix that," and she fixed it.
Jada, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. You guys, check out the book Worthy. It's got a lot of life lessons in it, beautifully written, and it tells you so much about your life story. So much in here about how you raise your children, your life before there. It's full of richness.
Yeah, Jada, we love you, but no one wants your advice on how to raise kids. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I mean, and Willow's great. Jaden's great. But it's like, judging by your marriage, I don't think we want to take advice on anything else.
So, Jada, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
The book's out tomorrow. All right, Mr.
Still read the book, but I'm gonna just disregard the how to raise the kids part.
Roker, how about a check of the
We landed the plane, baby.
We landed it.
I don't want to hear that. Y'all hit that subscribe button.